That's if you want to. But I love you. Thanks for coming on like you said you would. And we'll talk later. Love you back, baby. Bye bye. All right. All right. So let's see if we're on. Are we on yet? Podcast. Less than a minute. Okay. Hey everyone, it's Mac again. Welcome to M3-TV Live. This is still episode one of the series premiere. There was a little bit of an issue in the first part of this. This was never meant to be uh, split in two, but it was actually my own fault that this happened. So lesson learned. A little technical issue which I could have avoided, but it was my fault. Anyway, so if you missed it, my sister Shelly was on. Uh, there were supposed to be two guests. It was supposed to be my sister Shelly and my cousin Peaches. Uh, Peaches is a professional driver, and I know she has to get up early, so I think she may have fallen asleep. Oh, and now some idiot wants to call scam likely. Uh, but yeah, so I'm sure she's probably getting her rest. I know she was tired, but the idea behind having them both on was they were both going to tag team and pick at me. Yeah, that's right. They were going to pick at me right here, live, and you know, I've now I'm going to explain to you. So yesterday I did this stream. It was kind of like the premiere before the premiere. That's how I'm dubbing it. And now you're gonna hear a little bit of background noise. That was some technical stuff. Again, it was kind of my fault, but ignore that. Just try and listen to what I'm saying. All right. So I'm talking about a discussion that we had because Shelly, Peaches, and I, we usually do three-way conversations almost every day. And when I introduced them, they immediately got a little bit too chummy for my comfort. And I told them, I said, y'all are hereby banned from talking to each other unless I'm chaperoning the call. And you can only imagine how well that went. And I got teased. Hey, Tiff, glad you're back. And so I was talking about that yesterday. Shelly wanted a chance to respond. I I gave her a chance to respond, and she kind of did. I will replay that next week. All right. But I got to make sure that her audio was straight because one listener, Tiffany, said that she couldn't hear Shelly. So I'm going to have to check that out and see what went wrong. But Shelly had her chance to respond. But here's the clip from yesterday. And just listen to what I said, and you'll hear some of what Shelly said in the call prior. Yeah, so that's and I trust that you all heard that. But again, uh, when I told her I'm on a call that she and Peaches need to stop talking bad about me, my bold sister said, we don't need to stop. We'll talk bad right in front of you. So, uh, and then when Peaches heard this afternoon, Peaches heard some of that show. And so while the three of us were chatting, she made mention of it to Shelly. Shelly said, I want a chance to respond. And so that's why I invited her and Peaches both to come on the show. They pick at me, they tease me. It's all in good fun. I laugh, they laugh. Now there might be at some point a third person in the ring. When I say third person, I'm not including myself. Her name is Deborah. She too is a sister. And again, the two of them, they like to pick at me when I get the two of them on the phone. So a little bit of background. Shelly is what I call my life sister. Okay. I've known her all my life. Uh, I was adopted at birth. And so that's why Shelly is my life sister. Now, my biological sister, I have a couple of them. All right. Deborah is one. And so when I introduced them to each other several years back, it was shortly after I met Deborah. Uh, again, they were too friendly and they were so in agreement with each other, about everything. And I said, you know, y'all are banned from talking to each other unless you're called a chaperone. And again, you know how that went. But I would repeat it, and Shella would be like, "So anyway, sis," and Deborah would be like, "Shut up, Mac! Don't you hear two women talking?" So it's been a gag now for about 6 years. I love it. I'm the butt of the joke. I'm kind of like the Rodney Dangerfield. I don't get that respect. I don't care. It's all in fun, and the cool thing is, it's all family. That's the best part for me. It's all family. So we have a good time. And I'm sure that once Tiffany gets a little bit more comfortable with me, she'll join right in. And she might even join in with my son, Marcus, who she's with. So before long, I might have a whole bunch of people getting after me. Tiffany, I think you're still on the call. Are you? If you are, text something and let me know. But yeah, like I said, it's all in good fun. And maybe Tiffany didn't stay on. She may have gotten off. She may have gotten off. But yeah, so anyway, that's what's going on with me. I'm gonna wrap this up in about 3 minutes because I've been on for about an hour and a half now. And yeah, there was some hiccups. This was supposed to go a lot more smoothly, but it didn't. That's okay too, you know. So, uh, but I'm gonna wrap this up. So just so that you know, we are on Monday evenings. Typically, we'll be on 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. There might be some exceptions to that rule depending on schedule. Uh, Now, I will be traveling east in a few weeks. And so on Monday, August 3rd, I have to figure out how I'm going to do this because I might be traveling Monday. In fact, I'm 99.9% sure that I will be traveling. So I might not, I know that I won't be doing it from here because I'll be back east. So I might do the show at a different time, certainly from a different location. In fact, I might do it from uh, Tiffany and Marcus's house. So we'll see. I'm hoping that I can uh, get Shelly and Peaches on next week, and we could do this the way we intended. Because it'll be a lot more fun. It'll be funnier with the two of them on. I'm not really funny. They're the funny ones. And, you know, the constant picking, well, they'll enjoy getting to do it in front of people. So uh, I urge you all to tune in to watch me get bludgeoned, quartered, and maimed to death verbally by these two. And it's all in fun. So Tiffany is on. Oh, my son Marcus is also listening. So hi, you guys. And I don't know if you heard Tiffany. I was just saying that I may do the live stream from your place in a few weeks. Uh, typically we're going to be on, like I said, on Mondays, beginning at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. Uh, just remember that may change a little bit, depending on where I am, depending on my travels. I'm really not sure. It's just too soon to tell. Uh, but I'll keep everybody posted. Okay. So anyway, that's it from here. Uh, Tune in next week. I hope to have Shelly and Peaches back on again. Uh, or I might have somebody else. So uh, check it out. Anyway, y'all be blessed. Remember to do something nice for somebody. And